KO Art of Sports. We're here with the one and only Jose Benavidez. Man, good to see you, brother.
Thank you.
Man, we've been hearing, I don't know, the first card was announced, PBC. You know, it's going to be Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman. It isn't for the title, which is, I think, kind of disappointing. We'd like to see at least the title shot right. But we got Isaac Cruz versus Rolly Romero. Just what are your thoughts on that card?
You know what I just heard about that they're not fighting for the title. I thought it was going to be for the title. It's a good fight. Tszyu has been trying to fight the big guys, and he'll fight anybody, I think, in my opinion. Rolly and Pitbull, it's another great fight. You know, I'm excited to see that fight. I mean, both of them come forward, and for sure, one of them is going to get knocked out. I think we're going to have a great fight, and I'm excited for that fight. In my opinion, I thought they would have a bigger fight, you know. But you know, let's see how they do.
Yeah, no, we'll see, man. We do have a fight tomorrow, Munguia versus Ryder. You know, right in David Benavidez, the division. You know, I heard Eddie Hearn say that Samson told him that if, you know, Ryder wins, that it'll be David Benavidez. You know, but I don't know. I've heard Jaime Munguia in the mix with David as well. Just what could you tell us?
I'm very happy for that fight. Super excited to watch that fight tomorrow. Also, I want Ryder to win because we were in negotiations with Munguia, and the negotiations were very close. They offered him 60-40, and they came back and they said no. They said they wanted 50-50, and I told them, yeah, let's do 50-50. Not a problem. We'll give you 60-40. You take the 60, we'll take the 40. But then they said no, they didn't want to fight no more. So that's why we fought Boo Boo Andrade. But I don't think Munguia wants to fight David at this point. I think he's trying to shoot for Canelo, and he said it a couple of times that Canelo reached out to them and they want to make that fight. So if he wins, I think there's a big possibility they'll make that fight, and that's why I want Ryder to win, because Ryder said that he wants to fight David. He'll fight anybody. So at the end of the day, if he beats Munguia, that would be a great fight for David too. So I think that's a fight that we can make.
Is that frustrating for you? Like, you know, you just, you know, being his trainer, David's trainer and father, and just maybe even for David, that, you know, you're offering these guys, you know, equal money, and still no one's taking it.
No, it's not frustrating. This is what happens here in boxing. When you have a dangerous fighter, everybody tries to run away from him. When you have a Munguia, everybody wants to jump in there. So it makes it a little harder, but, you know, we got to stay focused, patient, and I know that David's in a good position. He finished a great year. I think he's going to have another great year. So it's just a matter of being patient and staying focused and keep training, because opportunities come here every day.
You know, I know you've seen the rumors, right? Canelo, it sounds like he'll be facing Jermall Charlo. You know, unfortunately, it's not David Benavidez that I hear the rumors about, unfortunately. But we do hear, you know, possibly David in September. Is there anything you've heard about that, or is that just rumors?
Yeah, that's what I heard too, that he's going to be fighting Charlo. I don't think what I heard, nobody's interested in seeing Canelo fighting Charlo. There's no threat, there's no excitement, there's not a great fight, you know, to be honest with you. Junior, they're good with them, and we're supposed to fight at 158, 156. They bumped it up to 160. Then they called me again. They said they wanted to fight at 165. We made a deal at 163, and when he got there, he was fucking big. So even though he was big, he couldn't really do anything to Junior. I'm very proud with Junior's performance, and I just don't think it's a good fight for Canelo to keep showing the people what they want. I think the real fight that they want to see is David Benavidez against Canelo, and I don't know why he's running, you know. He should take those challenges. He's a champion. He's the best at 168. He's the king. He's the face of boxing. So why not face David Benavidez?
With having just trained, you know, your son for Jermall Charlo, kind of studying Jermall Charlo, is there anything you see, like, you know, I know you said it's not a good fight, but...
I don't think so. I don't see nothing special, nothing that excites me to watch that fight, you know. To be honest with you, if I have time, I will watch it, and if I don't, you know, I'm not. It's not like I want to see Rolly with Pitbull, you know. It's not one of those fights that I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing to watch this fight. I feel that a lot of people feel the same way, you know. If they got time, they're gonna watch it. If not, they'll probably see the rerun.
Yeah, no, it's like you said, David Benavidez is the name that we've wanted, next to Canelo's for a little while now.
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
think? I know you told me before you really don't think it's going to happen. Does maybe the end of Canelo's contract with PBC at the end, does that give any hope at all to that fight?
You know what? To be honest, I don't think Canelo wants to face David. I think Canelo's scared of David Benavidez, the monster, the Mexican monster. I just don't see that fight. I don't think that fight's going to happen. If it happens, we're ready to go. But if it doesn't, I won't blame him. David's going to send him to a hospital. So at the end of the day, he's doing a great thing, not fighting David.
Man, I want to get your take. Teofimo Lopez is fighting here in a couple weeks. He's been kind of calling out Crawford, saying, kind of attacking Crawford's opponent, saying, maybe they were injured going in, just things like that. Just it sounds like he wants that fight. I don't hear a lot of people calling out Terrence Crawford. Just what do you think that fight looks like if it were to happen?
Well, I don't know if Teofimo's ready. What they're going to fight, 147?
I would assume so.
I mean, I think Terrence Crawford's too big for Teofimo Lopez. I mean, he's been looking spectacular. So, I mean, that would be a great fight that I want to see, something that I want to see. But I just don't see Teofimo beating Terrence Crawford. At the end of the day, it will be a great fight. Anything could happen. But I think he's just a little bit too big.
Just lastly, man, one of the rumors I heard, one of the names I heard that Tank might be facing was, Rayo Valenzuela. I know, he's under your management. You didn't help train him last time.
I think that Rayo did a great job of beating Colbert. I think he trained his ass off, and he showed it that night. In my opinion, I think he should take like another tune-up, maybe kind of, and then face whoever. But at the end of the day, if they give us the opportunity to fight Tank right away, we'll definitely take it.
That'd be exciting. So you haven't heard anything from that?
Yeah. There's talks about him fighting Tank, fighting the rematch with the first guy that he beat, that he got beat by.
Dos Santos?
So there's a lot of names there, but I told him too, give me whoever you guys want to give me. At the end of the day, we got to prove ourselves. Whatever you guys think, we're ready to go. We just want to stay active.
Yeah, for sure. Jose, man, it's always great catching up with you, brother. Tell the fans, I don't know, anything else you got going on?
Keep tuned in. We're going to have another great year, and we're super excited for this year, and a lot of good things are going to happen with the networks and new people coming in and all that, so we're excited.
Can't wait, man. Thank you so much, Jose. Appreciate you.